Hi, welcome to YOH Crochet. My name is Anita, and thank you so much for stopping on in. There have been a handful of new subscribers since I've last made a video, so welcome to all of you new folks here, and I hope you find something you enjoy, and I hope you stick around. And thanks to all of you who have been here for a while. So I'm just hopping on quick to let you guys know where I've been. I think it's been like 3 weeks since I made a video, and I was doing so good. I was making like at least 2 videos a week for quite a while. I sometimes more. So if you are new here, so my the plant that I was working at had shut down, and Miko, dinner's ready, and Miko knows it, and he wants me to go eat so he can beg. Anyway, the plant that I was working at shut down, so I lost my job. The official shutdown last day was supposed to be March 31st, but they ended up stopping work 2 weeks early. So yeah, I was looking for a job. I was being somewhat picky at first because they had to pay us all the way up until March 31st. And then if we stayed until the very last day, they paid out whatever vacation we had coming. I had 4 weeks, so I was covered through the end of April. So, you know, I wanted to find a job that I really, really wanted to I saw myself staying at for a while, because I don't want to have to keep looking for jobs. You know, I was hoping to find something that I would want to stick with. Anyway, this long story short, this is where I've been, right? So, what was it? 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks ago, maybe. I got a reply. I got my first reply saying that they wanted an interview, and I went in for the interview and I got the job. So, yay! I have an income. So that's where I've been, because unfortunately I have to get up at 4 a.m. on weekdays and 5 a.m. on weekends for this job. I am not used to that schedule. I have worked 2 to 10, 3 to 11 for like the past 20 years. So I'm used to getting home and chilling and staying up till 1 o'clock, 1:30 a.m. and getting up like at 9 a.m., 10 a.m. So it's been a huge, huge adjustment. I get home, and even though I'm not working more than what I was before, just the time, the schedule, getting up that early, it's a huge adjustment. And I get home and I just don't feel like doing anything. I haven't even really been crocheting a whole lot. Yes, so that is a drawback to the job. Also, I don't see myself staying with this place because they do not offer much for benefits. There's no 401k, there is no health insurance, there's really not much for benefits. I am working at a hotel. I get the breakfast buffet. They have like a free breakfast buffet type deal for all the guests. So I go in, I get that ready, I take it out, and I keep it stocked throughout the breakfast hours. And so another reason why I don't see myself sticking around is I was told in the interview that so the hours for breakfast are 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. But however, I'm there an hour early, and so I was told, so it's not full 8 hours every day, and I was told that It wasn't a big deal. If I wanted the 40 hours, I could stay later and do whatever, help out with other things. And so the first couple of schedules that went up, I had 6 hours every day. So even 6 hours for 6 days a week, which kind of sucks not having 2 days off a week. But even 6 hours for 6 days, that's still not 40, that's 36. And if they give me 2 days off, that's only 30. So, yeah. But then this current schedule for this week that went up, they scheduled me for 5 hours with 2 days off. So that's 25 hours. I can't survive on 25 hours a week. Sorry, I got bills. I got a mortgage, you know. So I talked to the guy in charge, and I mentioned to him, I'm like, why are my shifts now 5 hours instead of 6 hours? He's like, oh, those are normal hours. So I'm just kind of confused. Why, for the first 2 schedules, was it 6 if 5 is the normal? It couldn't be because of training purposes, because I had a hard time making because they shut down the breakfast at 9, but then I was scheduled till 11. I had a hard time filling those last 2 hours because it doesn't take me 2 hours to break everything down and wash all the dishes and everything. I had a hard time making it, and I told them, I'm like, you know, is there anything else I can be doing? Because I'm having a difficult time making it last 6 hours, you know, the last 2 hours. He's like, well, just work slower. So, I mean, I'm confused why, if the normal shift is only till 10 instead of 11, why for 2 weeks was I scheduled that? It made me believe that the normal shift is 6 hours long. Especially after I told him that I needed stuff to fill in my time. He should have known, if they allowed an extra hour because the person is new, you know what I mean? Why? I knew what I was doing already, and I couldn't fill in that last 2 hours completely. Why on the second schedule was it still 6? It just threw me for a loop because I thought I'd be getting 6 hours a day. And so anyway, he's like, well, you can leave, you can stay, you know, for the same amount of time that you've been staying. It's just that if my boss says something to me, you can't do that anymore. So I don't know, I'm confused because in the interview, you know, he said as long as I don't go over 40, it's fine. But now, I don't know. I am confused. Maybe he didn't understand me. Maybe I didn't understand him. I'm not sure. But either way, the hours combined with the lack of benefits at this company, it's not going to be a long-term place for me. I am going to continue looking for other places to work at. But at least I have an income, right? So hopefully, it won't be 25 hours a week like the entire time I am there while I am looking for a different job. If I would have known it was only going to be 25 hours a week, I would have been better off just not working at all and collecting unemployment until I could find something with full-time hours and benefits, you know. But anyway, that's where I've been. I've been working. I've been getting up at 4 a.m. and I have been trying to adjust to the different schedule. So I finally do not feel like a zombie today. I worked today and I got home. I don't feel like a zombie. So I figured I would hop on, and I was actually going to record a couple of videos, but my dinner is waiting for me upstairs, and maybe I'll record a couple of more after dinner, but at least I've got one done. And I miss my Zoom sisters so very, very much, because I haven't even really been getting on Zoom in the evenings, because that's when my people, love you guys, that's when we typically get on, is in the evenings, like around, 8 p.m. Central, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Central. Well, I've been going to bed like at 7. So I haven't been in Zoom a whole lot, and I really miss everybody, and I'm hoping soon I can get back to my normal evening routine. So yeah, that's where I've been, and so hopefully tonight I can chill in Zoom for at least a couple of hours before I hit the hay and crochet and chit chat and all that fun stuff. So I am gonna go for now, because my dinner is waiting. We are having cheesy potatoes, and my brother grilled some salmon, and it smells delicious. So I am going to go eat. Miko is going to yell at me because he's gonna want me to share, and I will see you guys next video, which should be a pattern review from the Spotlight Designer from #Amigurumi Wars 2023. Okay, so I hope you all have a great day and find time to crochet. I know it's the pot calling the kettle black here, because I have not found time to do much crocheting. But anyway, try to. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.